Dr. Martin Luther King's budding social conscience began taking shape even as a teenager. A piece he wrote on challenging educators resonated for some teens at this very ethnically diverse school in New Rochelle.
Yeah, they're using some modern-day miracles of technology to transform his vision for education into their own. Dan Manarino is here with this fascinating story.
Of course, we're talking about this because Monday is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Every January, students learn about Dr. King, the messages he preaches, why exactly they get a day off from school to honor him. But at New Rochelle High School, it's more than just a basic lesson. It's really a hands-on experience, giving the students a chance to speak and feel Dr. King's words.
Quiet on set.
Cameras rolling. Sound rolling.
Sound rolling.
All right, mark the scene.
Scene done, take one.
At a quick glance, yes, it may look like your typical film class.
There's one laughing part. That's you.
But what's happening at New Rochelle High School is different and unique.
Camera rolling.
Using the power of film production to showcase
Sound rolling.
one of the greatest activists of all time.
Action.
Martin Luther King Jr. The man we all know as the preacher.
The activist.
But what's different here is they are doing it entirely on iPhones and iPads alone.
It's not every day that you come into a classroom and you see every kid holding a phone and they're plugging away at it.
Right, and in most classes they'll take it away.
Right, so this is an educational tool.
Yes.
It's just to show everybody that you can make your movies like any time that you want. All you need is an iPhone, a few dollars, and an idea.
I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream.
August 28, 1963, the famous and often heard I Have a Dream speech. But Martin Luther King's powerful messages began when he was as young as these students.
We found a piece called The Purpose of Education.
It was February of 1947 when the then 18-year-old Martin Luther King published an article in his college newspaper, now being reenacted on the screen.
Yet he contends that I am an inferior being.
At that age, they have a voice, and that they can tell a story and they can make a difference and they can make a change.
Intelligence is not enough. Intelligence plus character is the goal of a true education.
I'm really big on civil rights. I think this is a really good thing to show kids that they can actually have a voice in what goes on in their social environment, and hopefully it gets out to a lot of people.
After much shooting, editing, and working together with different people with different ideas and different backgrounds.
Action. Is she okay to work with? Is she all right?
Yeah,
She's pretty good? Are you just saying that?
Martin Luther King's message lives on in a powerful film created by these students.
Be careful, brethren.
Be careful, brethren.
Be careful, brethren.
Be careful, brethren. Be careful, brethren.
Be careful, teachers.
Very powerful, and those were excerpts of their documentary film, and we have the full link on our website, pix11.com. Check it out if you can, because it's incredibly powerful to watch, created entirely by those students. And this Sunday, Pix 11 will honor Dr. Martin Luther King with a half-hour special from stories from around our area, just like that one, at 5:30 p.m. That is hosted by Pix 11 anchor Brenda Blackman. But what a powerful message these kids are learning.
Honestly, and with all that technology, and the most important thing, it's an idea and the sense of character. Your sense of your character is what will move this country, and these kids are the ones that are going to lift us up again. I really believe that. That was beautiful, man.
It really was.
Because we don't really talk about character much these days.
No,
you know what I mean? We don't talk about what's really important about building soul and confidence and all of those things that are important.
You could talk in that young man, Joram was his name. You could see his character coming through, his creative ability and the message he wants to give as well.
I love that story, Dan. And I'm a technology guy, but whenever you can use technology to really inspire, those are the stories. Those are the technology stories that we should tell more of. Thank you.
See, I'm not a technology person, and I love the idea that it brings the morality and the character aspect back into the spotlight to really teach the next generation that that's what's really going to move the next generation. Thank you, Dan.